Hello and welcome. I'm Carol DeChaine, and I am an intuitive, certified transformational life and business coach and a Marconic multidimensional energy lightworker and teacher. And this is the Joy Corner. The Joy Corner is all about I am affirmations and helping you take just a few minutes every day to be more connected to your true self and to find more joy in your life. And today, the I am affirmation is the amount of money that I make is limitless. And perhaps I will shift that just a little bit to say the amount of money that I can make is limitless. Because maybe if you say that I make, you're thinking right now. And it doesn't have to be where you're currently at. You could have money coming at you from 10 different sources. And you might go, well, how's that going to work? But you don't have to know how. If you believe that you can have limitless amount of money coming your way or an unlimited amount of money, then it will start coming. Once that you believe it, it just starts showing up. So let's say this together once, and then we'll get a little deeper into it and say it a few more times. So it's the amount of money I can make is limitless. And how does that feel? Say it again. The amount of money I can make is limitless. Do you get I don't know, that doesn't feel right? Or do you maybe get oh my God, wouldn't that be great? Or yeah. And this is the same with any I am affirmations. Until you get a feeling pinging in your body and you go, yeah, it's not the I am affirmation for you. The affirmation may need to be tweaked. So maybe your thing would be the amount of money I can make is limitless, is unlimited. That was the one I chose. So the amount of money I can make is unlimited. Perhaps that hits you. But for me, limitless is a more of a positive way of phrasing it. And so that's the way I chose to do it for this particular I am week. So let's say this together and realize that when you say it, as I refer to it every week, take a breath, breathe it in, feel it as you say it, as though it's really true right this moment. Just stop that questioning and the negative thoughts that may pop up until after you say it. Just go, not yet. Feel it, breathe it in, and then say it again. So you'll do it 3 times. And again, the phrase is the amount of money I can make is limitless. So breathe it in. The amount of money I can make is limitless. Yeah. Okay. Again, the amount of money I can make is limitless. Feel it. Feel it in your body. Breathe it in. And when you're ready, do it a 3rd time. The amount of money I can make is limitless. Yeah. And realize that you don't have to say this 40 or 50 times, which is how I learned it eons ago, that you had to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it to get your subconscious to get it. But really, that's just by rote, and it doesn't do a whole lot. At least it didn't for me or anyone else I've ever talked to. What you need to do is say it 3 to 5 times while you can sustain that thought pattern of this is possible, this is true. And if you just start doing it like 10 times and you go, oh, yeah, no, it doesn't feel true anymore, it's not getting you anywhere. So if you have the ability, some people put it on Post-its and they'll change them every day. They'll put 2 Post-its up where they see it, maybe in the morning, and in the evening they put it up in their bathroom mirror. And then they'll put, or maybe on their pillow so they remember to do it after they get up, on their alarm clock. Sometimes people put it on their steering wheel for the morning so that they bring it down with them and put it on. So on the way somewhere and on the way back, they do it. Whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong answer. If you can do it once with that feeling, that may be enough. And sometimes 2 or 3 times, if you can sustain that suspension of disbelief while you're saying it and really get into that feeling, that's fabulous because that will move you along quicker. So let me say this one more time and really feel it deeply before we let go for the day. And the I am affirmation, again, is the amount of money that I can make is limitless. Breathe it in. Know that this is true for you. Right at that moment, you're saying it. And your subconscious, if you really start believing it, will go, I better go along for the ride because this is truth. Then I better start making it happen in real life. And you may have all sorts of possibilities for money start flowing in. And maybe instead of the money, you use prosperity. But if you need cash, do not use prosperity. Talk about money. Because people who use prosperity may get gift cards, which is great. But if you actually need cash for something, you want to ask for money. And don't be afraid to do it. It's not less spiritual just because you need food or you want to pay your rent. Or maybe you want to go on a vacation or need a new car. Or you want to pay for the kids' tuition for school. Whatever it is, it's your truth. It's what you want in your life. Let no one tell you that you aren't being spiritual because that's what you want. Just make sure that when you do it, you have clarity of thought and your feeling and your spirit, and all three of these things are all connected when you say this I am affirmation, because it'll move things faster than if you try and power through it with your mind or only do emotions. You want the spirit and the brain and the emotions connected as much as you can to really feel it deeply and have it then boomerang out into the world. I'm Carol DeChaine. Thank you for joining me here today. Please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll find a lot more Joy Corners out. If this one was good for you, or if you have something specific you're working on, you'll find at least 100 of them out there now. And there's also over 50 guided meditations and visualizations that you can also hook into if you have a need. If you'd like to know more about me, click on my website, which is below the video, which is Connect to Joy. That's connect the number 2 joy.com. There you'll find information about Marconic energy, and you might want a session if it feels right to you, or you might want to become a practitioner, and I am a teacher as well. Or if you want intuitive readings or life coaching and spiritual coaching, I do all of those things. Until next week, realize that you are already enough to have whatever you want in life. You just need to make sure that you believe it because you deserve it. Thank you for joining me.